Hey fellas, Valentine's Day is right around the corner. Now during these times, who's got the budget for big cars and fancy expensive gifts? Give your lady a gift that truly matters. The gift of smoothness. With Manscaped's perfect package. We have the Lawnmower 3.0, Ball Toner, and Crop Reviver. Not to mention the Manscaped Refined Cologne. You're gonna smell great. Who's got time for unsightly clutter or filling her nose up with ungodly scents? Give her the gift of smoothness and freshness for Valentine's Day and let her know you truly care. Use the code Jaymes20 for 20% off plus free shipping at manscaped.com. She'll be screaming from the rooftop, thank you, Manscaped. Get your Manscaped today. Hi everyone, Jaymes Mantle here bringing you yet another video. Now if you've been paying attention, this is part 2 of part 1 or part 2 of the first video. Anyway, it doesn't matter. If you've seen this video, you'll know this is the part 2 for that one, okay? If you're following along at home. Anyways, click that video if you want to see how I made that wig. Now, we are going to be doing part 2 of these Amazon drag race inspired wigs. Yes, I use that word inspired very, very loosely. The second one we're doing today is Kelly Mantle. Yes. Let me show you this, okay? Welcome to the stage, Kelly Mantle. Oh my goodness. What is this Blade Runner monstrosity they sent me? Oh, good Lord. Yes, it is definitely, girl, it's just a pinup girl wig. Like Joan Crawford on a budget. Wow, I can show you better. I can tell you. I'll be right back. I'm going to put this wig on my head so you can see how it looks for yourself. My God. Welcome back. This is the wig right out of the bag. Oh my goodness. What kind of Blade Runner nightmare is this? Mildred Pierce is what it was going for, I'm guessing, and they just repackaged it as Kelly Mantle. But this is full on just a pinup girl wig, girl. Oh my God. Joan Crawford wig from Lacey Costume Company. I am convinced. Well, I am ready for feud on FX. I'll be right back and we'll start transforming this wig. Okay, I am back. Now I have the wig pinned onto the head. Let's inspect this and see what we have going on here. These victory rolls worry me because the last video I did, everything was glued onto the wig. So let's just double check. Okay, it feels like it's just hairspray. Oh, bobby pins. I love that. Okay, bobby pins. Thank you. Okay, this actually may be good. Let me look. Let me look. Okay, next one. Let's see if it's all glued. It's not. Oh. Oh dear. What in the hell is that? It's like a wing. Now what cracks me up is like, I know the hairstyle they were going for here. It's supposed to be like a victory roll that's pulled upward and goes back like that, like very Joan Crawford and Mildred Piercy, or like Joan Crawford and Straight Jacket. But it's kind of pathetic. It's like these little sausage George Washington rolls, like a judge on the side of the head. That's really unflattering. My God. Oh boy. I was hoping I could pull it down and it would be like the same length as the rest of the hair. Then it'd be like a little Betty Page kind of wig. But that's not the case today. Okay, well, let's see what happens if I brush it downward. Oh boy. Okay, well, she's sort of creating like a little page boy. So I could probably work with that. It just requires getting the rest of the wig to have the same energy as this part of the hair. Okay, well, let's see. It's very like early 1960s Cher when she had like the cropped, like short hair like that. And her hair sometimes flared out like that when she would curl it. So it's very like that. I'm trying to see the positives here. Okay, now the quality of hair is one like a tangle monster on the bottom. Oh my God. Knock it off. This is her brushed out so far. I'm trying to have a good positive energy about this, and I feel like I can do this. This is gonna be great. Well, let's just start teasing it. We can cut it as we go. Okay? Oh boy. Now, just get these little weird sausage rolls out of the way and start teasing it. Let's just do that. Okay, now, just grab my teasing brush and let's see what we're working with here. That's a good length. Okay. Now, do that and start packing it down. Okay, that's a good tease we got going there. Let's do the rest. Okay. Let's just have at it. There we go. Now, Kelly Mantle. I adore Kelly Mantle. I haven't worked with her, but I've met her a couple of times, and every time she always blows me away. Like, she is so fun and so nice. And I'm always kind of a little starstruck because like my dad's a huge Mickey Mantle fan. And Kelly Mantle, I believe, is his great-granddaughter.
Yes, I believe that's the case. I may be wrong, but I know they are related. And like, I was trying to hold back from like bringing that up because I'm sure she probably gets it all the time the second people tell her who she's related to. I'm like, oh my God. Part of me wants to be like conniving and get to know her just so I can try and steal stuff from her house. That'd be the ultimate Father's Day present from me. Oh my God. And Kelly Mantle herself is nothing to sneeze at. Like, she's one of those very first queens that was actually like a working actor in Hollywood. Like, if there was a dead body, she played it. And if there was, you know, somebody that got killed in the cop show, she was probably the person that got a few speaking lines before it happened. Which is very, very prolific as far as like 90s television goes. That had to do with queer subject matter. That usually never happened. So far, the tease is not terrible. And I can kind of see a hairstyle forming already, which is good. So hopefully the shape out works in my favor. All right, I'm gonna tease the rest of this and I'll be right back. All right, I am back. Now I'm gonna try and form something with this because honestly, this hair right here is making it really, really hard to like do anything with this. So I'm probably gonna have to like cut to try and mimic the same length as here because with everything else, it's just not gonna look right. It's gonna look like a weird George Washington kind of hairstyle, which ain't cute, honey. We're not doing that. So I'm gonna try and figure something out here. I'm looking at it and I'm sort of getting like an Annette Funicello kind of vibe from it. So we might have to go 1960s. That's always my go-to route. I definitely don't have enough to do an updo, so we're gonna have to get creative and just see where it takes us. I've been doing 80s for so long, that's about time we go back to an old faithful, the 1960s. So let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some hair cutting to like make it match. So just start trimming. Okay, yeah, that's looking a little better. When I take some of the length away, it looks a little less jank. So there we go. Just trim a little bit at a time so I have something to mold still. Just cutting the tails of all my teasing. Now, given the hairstyle I'm allowed to get out of this wig, I was hoping to do like a variation on the hairstyle as originally intended to be, but this is really a serious roadblock that happened to me. I didn't expect these side hip hairstyles like be so short. Like, I can't do anything with that. Like, if it was a little longer, I could definitely do victory rolls, but I can't even do that. And there's not enough hair to make up for it. So we're gonna have to work around it and see what we can do. Do something else. Change the course of your plan. Try and keep it smooth. I have to do something with these bangs too because they are way too dense and way too long. It is definitely giving like Annette from like the Mickey Mouse Club. Like early Annette before she blossomed. But that's probably an out-of-date reference for a lot of you folks. I'm sure most people in the audience probably don't remember the original Mickey Mouse Club. No, not the one from the 90s with Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera. The one from the 60s that had Annette and others. I don't even know the whole cast. I just know Annette Funicello because she was the one to watch. She's the one that had the career afterwards. Oh my God, you guys remember that crazy ass movie she made in the 1980s? Like, okay, so backstory on Annette Funicello. She was totally like a beach blanket babe. And by beach blanket, I mean, in the 1960s, there's a craze as like surfing. And like, that was the thing all the youths were doing was like surfing and beach parties and stuff like that. So they started making all these beach party movies. And Annette Funicello was really at like the head of that. She did a bunch of them with another actor, singer named Frankie Avalon. At least I think it was Frankie Avalon. I'm pretty sure it was. Let me Google that quick. Hey Siri, who was in Back to the Beach with Annette Funicello?
Back to the Beach features Annette Funicello, Frankie Avalon.
I was right.
Stevens,
Okay, thank you. All right, I was right. Oh, yeah, it's Frankie Avalon. I always confuse them with Mickey Avalon, which is not the same thing. I don't think they're related. But yeah, Frankie Avalon was like one of those definite, you know, very, very popular crooner singers of the 1960s. Very much, you know, greasy hair, sang a lot of sappy love songs, and did beach movies with Annette. That's what Frankie Avalon's career was. But no, they started doing those, and in the 1980s, since the 60s were starting to make a little bit of a comeback as far as like nostalgia goes, they actually did this crazy project called Back to the Beach, where it's basically Annette Funicello reviving her old character, only much older and age appropriate. And it was insane. Like, the scripts make absolutely no sense. And like, upon the modern, at that time, audience, like, the movie was panned. They did not like it. Like, it was definitely not received very well. And I don't know, I was always obsessed with it. I like all those movies that have sort of a crazy plot and kind of go nowhere. Some of those movies really like talk to me. And that one was especially fun because it had like Pee Wee Herman made a cameo in it. All these great like random 80s stars were popping up in it. Annette Funicello had a dance number, Jamaica Ska. And she was a little old lady doing it, dancing around on the beach. So good. Lots of trimming. This hair is terrible. It's just a tangle monster. Okay, now let's see if I can make this little bang situation work in my favor. Hopefully I can make these curls bounce away that's actually flattering the face and not, you know, making me look terrible. Here we go. Pretty. Okay, let's play around with these curls. All right, now I just gotta clean this up a bit. Okay, I am back. Now, it just dawned on me that I've done this hairstyle before. Like, a long time ago in the past, I've done this, and I don't want to repeat myself. So, I'm going to tease out these bangs and see where it takes me, okay? Let's go a different direction. Let's see. Yeah. Hold on. Kind of seeing something here. Let's see. Kind of seeing something here. I think I have an idea. Girl. I know exactly what I'm doing now. Okay. Let's tease these up. Let's tease up the bangs. Yes. Okay. Add a little more volume. Ah! Yes. It is giving me like Elizabeth Taylor in the 80s vibes. Yes, this is definitely happening right now. Okay. Let's just get some perma tease going. Yes. Just flare those out. Yes. She is giving you Liz. I finally made a use out of this. I was afraid this was going to be ugly, but it's actually turning into something really chic now. Okay. Just got to manipulate that a bit. Okay, yeah, it is definitely serving you like Elizabeth Taylor, 1980s, when she was fabulous and fighting for AIDS. Yes. She said, "You will not die on my watch." Oh, so cute. Okay. Let's just do the bottom a bit. Who knew Elizabeth Taylor would come through and help me out in the very last minute? In the darkest hour, there's Liz. Now, I like Annette, but if I'm going to do her, I'm going to do her right, okay? I'll do the full-on, like, 1960s beehive that I like, not the Mickey Mouse Club, because that's really unglamorous. Let's do Liz now. 1980s Elizabeth Taylor. Yes. Just got to go through and cut some strays. And girl, I love me some Elizabeth Taylor in the 1980s and 70s especially, when she got a little bigger, and she didn't care at all. I remember she did an interview once when she was married to like the senator, and they're all like, you know, don't you diet or anything? They're so rude to Elizabeth Taylor. Oh my God. She gained a little bit of weight and everyone was losing their minds. But they're like, yeah, don't you diet or anything or eat any vegetables? She's like, I eat potatoes. Those are vegetables. Iconic. She was definitely the one everyone went to make cheap jokes about. Every comedian in the 1980s had their Elizabeth Taylor material, especially Joan Rivers. And she was cool with Joan. She straight up told Joan Rivers, like, say whatever you want. It doesn't touch me where I live. Just, like, so much respect. She's like, I don't care. I'm never going to hear it. She's like, she straight up just told her to her face, like, I don't watch your stuff. Oh, this is so fab. I love this now. I was worried. I was really, really worried. Now, with Elizabeth Taylor in the 1980s, the inspiration is really trying to capture the glory of 1960s Liz, like the short cropped black hairstyle, 1950s waves, but sort of like bring it to the 80s and add like the flared bang in the front, but still have sort of like the finger waves and the curls in the back to really add softness. And to look very, very expensive. Very much like, I'll just throw my credit cards at you when I walk in the door kind of energy. Now I'm gonna trim these strays and I'll be right back with the final result. Welcome back. This is the final result. Oh my God, I feel so expensive right now. Yes! Now, I wasn't sure about this wig at first, but it actually went to a really, really cute destination. I'm happy with white diamonds, Elizabeth Taylor. I can live with that, okay? This is fun. Now, this wig is fabulous, but it is just missing one more thing. The Jaymes Mansfield Magical Wig Spray from Black Phoenix Alchemy Lab. Let's just give this wig a spritz. Ah, this one always brought me luck. Available at blackphoenixalchemylab.com. This wig is a lot of fun to do. I have to say, like, I adore Elizabeth Taylor. Like, she is so fun and so fabulous, especially older Elizabeth Taylor, like in the 1980s when she was reviving her career and doing TV movies. It's very, very that. Now, I have one more wig after this, and that's the Violet Chachki wig. And now, upon inspection of that wig, there isn't a whole lot going on in it, and I don't know where I'm going to go with it. So I have to like look at it and really figure out where I'm going to go with this, because it's just a weird cut entirely. So next up is Violet Chachki. Wait for that video. But I'm not filming that one straight after this one, okay? I need a break. I did 2 back to back. That's enough, all right? I need to rest, okay? I have to watch Love Island and just think about nothing for a while. Now, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, bye. Hit the outro. Click here and watch part 1 where I transfer a knockoff Alaska wig from Amazon. Or see me recreate Farrah Fawcett's iconic hair. Come on, click it. You know you want to. If you don't click it, I'll put you on an island of love where the men gaslight you. So click it.